I'm gonna start shuffling. How's your guys' nights been? I see that. Did you get all of them, Chloe? The one, I don't like, I'm not really drawn to any of the decks, but the one card that I want from my artifact deck is that, what are they called, Cybermen? Yeah, not the dog. It's the one, yeah, it's the 7-mana one that gives all of your artifact creatures myriad. That's the one that I really want. I'm kind of retooling my current artifact deck to be a little bit more like creature synergies and then like enter the battlefield and sacrifice synergies as well. So that was going to be like one of my top ends. Hoping it doesn't shoot up in price, honestly. I don't really think it will because it's 7 mana. Sets and then the booster bundles and, you know, the gift bundles, and they just went crazy with it, but, you know, we'll see. There he is. So, we should draw our hands now while we're not, so we are live. I'll put the link if you guys want to just check it out, but, we should draw our hands now, so like I kind of have a rule. This might be different than the Lions, but I like to draw and get 7. Like I want to have a good game, so like obviously don't like sculpt a perfect hand, but like I think it's nice when we all start with at least 7 cards. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna do Soul Ring, Signet, Smothering Tithe, turn 1 into my Lotus Petal, Mana Vault, Jeweled Lotus. Let's see. Oh, this is such a risky hand. I'm gonna keep it though. It's risky, but we're gonna keep it. I'm also going to randomize this 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. That's like my last hand. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am your friendly blue mage Azarain, and we have another Commander live stream for you. If you're just tuning in, welcome. If you're returning, then welcome back. Today I'm joined by 3 lovely people, Taco Tony, Lowly, and Harrow. And I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna turn it over to these guys to introduce themselves. So we will just start off with the person who is directly above me, and we've already drawn our hands and we're already decided in our turn order, so we'll start with the person going first. Taco, you can introduce yourself and tell us about the deck that you're playing.
Hello, I'm Taco Tony, and today I'll be playing Mishra the Eminent One. It is just artifacts galore.
And that's what we like to see. Lowly, Mr. Matt, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm Lowly. Tonight I brought out Henzie, Halloween Spirit. This is a big beefy creatures with some reanimator strategy as well.
I have played against this deck before, and I'm honestly quite scared. But we will see how it fares against. Oh, this isn't the Liesa. Is it Liesa or Liesa?
I always say Liesa, but either or, I guess. I didn't write the card, so everyone can pronounce it however they want.
See, this is the one I thought exiled cards from graveyards, so I'm actually kind of. I guess I really wasn't thinking when I chose my Muldrotha graveyard deck. But Harold, welcome to the stream. You want to introduce yourself and your deck?
Yep. I'm Harold. This deck is going to make sure that everyone pays for every single thing they do. You draw a card, you're going to pay. You play a card, you're going to pay. You want to activate an ability, you're going to pay. I'm literally I'm pretty much just the freaking, I'm the IRS.
The epitome of drain and gain, death and taxes, Orzhov over here.
Yep.
Well, and then I guess last but not least, there's me. I am playing my Muldrotha of the Gravetide deck. I love Sultai. I love everything about it. The ramp, the value, the recursion. So I'm hoping to sling some spells, have it die or sacrifice it, and bring it back with my commander. So just remember, before we start, if you would like to join my Discord where we can talk about all things Magic, and you can ask to be on stream like these people have today, just make sure to go to the description of this video or my bio, and you can find the link to my Discord there. But anyway, without further ado, we will get started, and Taco Tony will start us off.
All right, I will start us off by drawing. And I will play a command tower, and I will pass.
Best land in the format. That's not Guy's Cradle.
Draw. I will shock a Overgrown Tomb and play a Birds of Paradise.
Very nice.
And I will be done.
And I believe that's my turn then, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Sorry. I was getting some more Mountain Dew. But okay. Then I will drop your turn. 1, 2, 3. I will play Temple of Silence. Oh, is this a scribe one? I always forget. Yeah. Yeah, I can scribe one. So I will scribe one. And I'll leave that there. And then pass turn.
Sounds good. I will draw my card for the turn. Ooh, that's a decision. I will also play a command tower. And you know what? I am going to tap, and I am going to follow that up with a Mystic Remora. And then I will pass.
Untap, upkeep and draw. I'm gonna play a Sulphur Spring. Then I will tap 2. I'm gonna play a Mycosynth Wellspring, getting myself a basic land.
I will
I'll
draw a
pass after that.
card because you cannot pay 4 mana.
Done after that, Tony?
Yes, it's your turn.
Untap. Draw.
Put an island in my hand.
I'm gonna play Scalding Tarn.
Arrow, someone in chat is asking where you got your playmat.
Amazon, because I'm a basic person. Literally, I just looked up like Cowboy Bebop playmat. It's only like $20 or something like that.
I will fetch Taiga, and then I'm gonna pay 3 and play a Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. So it's a 2/3. It adds 2 mana of any color, but I can only use it to cast creature spells. And then if I ever get the Formidable, I can pay 11. And then everyone's life total becomes equal to the amount of creatures they control.
Right.
And I will be done.
Upkeep. Draw. I'll play a Swamp. I will tap 2 to play Ankh of Mishra.
Oh my god.
So the Ankh of Mishra. Whenever a land enters the battlefield, 2 damage. Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
And I'm going to draw a card because you cannot pay 4 mana.
Mhm.
I will untap. I will go to my upkeep. I'm going to let the Mystic Remora go to my graveyard. I will not pay the cumulative upkeep. I will play Llanowar Wastes. I will take 2 because of Harrow's his generosity with that Ankh. And then I think I'm actually going to shock for 1. And I'm going to copy everyone. I'm going to also play Birds of Paradise. And I will then pass my turn.
Tap, upkeep and draw. Play an island for turn, taking 2.
Whoops.
I'll then tap 2 so I can do a Profane Tutor.
Sure.
And then pass.
Untap. Draw. Man, Ankh of Mishra. I've never, if you asked me if I would see that card in the game, I would have said no.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
I told you this deck is made to make everyone pay for everything. Even myself. It doesn't exclude me.
You're
I
in the
know.
correct colors for gaining that life back, sir.
I will.
What are you gonna do with that 6 mana over there?
Nothing really. My land for turn will be Field of the Dead. I will then. I guess I will go to combat and swing 2 at Harrow.
And then did you take your 2 from the field?
Oh,
that turn?
yes. Yeah, 1, 2. Yep.
Oh no, please don't attack me.
Ankh
Oh,
of Mishra
no.
has already dealt 6 damage around the board.
And then my second main phase, I will cast my commander. The 3/3, and then my creature spells that have mana value 4 or greater can have blitz if I would like them to. And then when they die, they get to draw a card. That's the blitz ability. And I'm done.
I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will. Play a plane, so I'll take 2. Then I'll just tap his plans to play Soul's Attendant.
I'll
whenever
respond to
another-
the Soul's Attendant, and I'm going to play Mystical Tutor, and I'm going to use that to go and get Kodama's Reach or something.
So it's not countered, it's if you were just
Yeah,
activating the turn.
I was just being sneaky.
Yeah. And then at this point, I will pass her.
There, Kodama's Reach came up first. So I'm not going to worry about shuffling because I'll just put that on top. I'll untap. I will draw. I'm just going to tap, and I will play Kodama's Reach. And I am going to go and get... I'm going to go and get a swamp. So I'm going to lose the 4 life because I'm going to have a swamp, or I'm going to have a land enter, and then I'm going to play my land for the turn. So I will lose 4 life. I'm definitely going to go get a swamp and probably... this is a tough decision. Swamp for sure, and then honestly, let's get forest out. I cannot do anything else, so I am going to pass my turn.
Untap. Upkeep and draw. Gonna play a Scalding Tarn.
The Tarn.
Take 1 plus an extra 2 for the land I'm gonna be getting.
And that's -1 on your tutor as well, right? So it's almost ready for next
Yes.
turn.
I was at the same life as Orion was. He also did a Scalding Tarn.
Yes. All right, I lost 4 due to the Kodama's Reach.
Oh no, I was just talking about your tutor, meaning that your counter on the tutor should go down by 1, right?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Need to remember to do that before I draw. Okay. At 3, so I can play a Foundry Inspector.
I will add one life.
And then I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I will play an Arid Mesa for my land. Take 2. I will cast a Solemn Simulacrum with Blitz.
One for me.
I'm gonna get a land and take 2 more. I'm gonna go to combat and attack Harrow.
How much is that?
2/2.
Oh, I'll take it. -2.
Snow Mountain. I guess I'll actually also fetch. So I'm gonna take 3, 2, 3. That can really good. Second main phase, I'm gonna play full cost for a Ruthless Technomancer. So this is a 2/4. When he enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice another creature I control. If I do, I create the number of treasures equal to the creature's power. And then I can pay 3 to sacrifice X artifacts to return target creature with power less than or X less than or equal to the artifacts I'm sacrificing.
No worries.
I'm gonna sacrifice the Solemn.
Obviously.
So I'm gonna get 2 treasures and I'm gonna draw 2 cards, one from the Blitz and one from Solemn. 2. And that's my turn.
Upkeep. Pro. I'll play Orzhov Guildgate -2. Playing that. Then I will pass turn.
No follow-up arrow. Okay, untap. Keep. Draw. Okay. Play a Yamavaya Coast. I will lose 2. Thank you, Harrow. So we've got
Oh,
1,
you're
2,
welcome.
3, 4, 5.
Okay.
I think first off, let me just do some thinking here. So I want to do that. So I'll need this. Okay. So I'm going to have to lose 1 life. I'm going to have to ping myself with the Llanowar Waste, but I'm going to dump 3 things. So I will play, first of all, I will tap for a colorless and a blue. I will play a Ledger Shredder. Then I will pay, here, there's the ping. I will play the Skull Prophet. That is my second spell for the turn, triggering the Ledger Shredder. I will Connive. I will draw and then discard.
That's one more for me.
That sucks. Oh, these are all really good. This might seem really stupid. Oh, okay. Don't judge me. This might seem really dumb. I'm gonna discard Soul Ring. I have a plan. The Ledger Shredder will get a +1 counter because that was a non-creature spell. Then I will tap 2 black and black, and I will play the Dalthy Voidwalker. Whenever a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard, it gets exiled under Dalthy. Tap and sacrifice Dalthy Voidwalker. I can choose a card exiled with it and cast it for free. And after that, I will pass the turn. So I had a lot of things.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. Play Darkwater for Dark Slick Shores.
I am going to just probably try and like write down the name of cards that get exiled, so, and I'll just put those under the Dalthy.
Play a Hedron Archive. Play a Nihil Spellbomb. And I'll pass. Oh, wait.
Since the Nil Spellbomb was your second spell, I will draw a card, or I'll connive.
Yeah.
I will put AC, Tyrant of Gyre, straight into my graveyard, and I will put a counter on the Ledger Shredder.
Tap, draw. I'm gonna tap.
Tackle, shouldn't your tutor have already gone off?
Oh, it should have went off last turn. No, your profane tutor. It should have came off suspend.
I know. I'm just...
I mean, since Lowly hasn't done anything, does that change your turn if the Profane Tutor?
A little bit.
Okay, I mean, Lowly, it's up to you since it was your turn. Are you good with Taco doing a takes back?
I'm fine, yeah.
Yeah, by the way, you get a Profane Tutor now.
Ah, yes.
That you can play if you want.
Ooh, Zorgans need help.
I mean, it's not like I could have stopped that
Yeah.
from happening.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying Zorgan Zorgan does not need an extra tutor.
Okay, I've already played a land. Yeah, I played the only thing that changes is I don't have anything to toss on field after that.
You're not gonna play
Because-
the spell bomb?
I had to put it back. That was my draw.
Oh,
So technically, I did not connive because that
yeah, you
was
did.
Correct.
Profane tutor and then
Oh,
the
sure,
Hedron
sure.
Archive.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. We good.
So then you're done,
Oh
Tony?
yeah.
I already drew
This
my
still gets a-
card.
Will be my void counter exile.
So I kind of have to do this because Voidwalker kind of screws over my deck. I'm gonna cast a Cityscape Leveler.
Okay.
I will target the Dothy Voidwalker.
So when you cast it, you destroy a non-land permanent, and then I create a
Tapped Power Stone.
So I can only use that mana to cast artifact spells, right?
And activate abilities.
So you destroying it. I am gonna keep this list just because if, or no. Since Dalfi leaves, the exiled cards with him just go away. So bye, Profane Tutor.
Then I will go to combat.
Oh,
I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack Harrow, and I'm
Why?
going.
I did
Look
nothing
how
to
much
you.
life you have.
I'm just
No,
evening out the life here.
I've done nothing. Right? I've literally not attacked any one of you guys.
Harrow, have you been gaining life for the creatures entering?
Hmm?
Have you been gaining life for creatures entering?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you gain a life from the cityscape?
Yeah, no, I already got it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so cityscape's at you, and then I'm gonna help the table out. I'm gonna destroy the Ankh of Mishra.
I don't know. How much do I take? Just
It's a 8/8 trampler.
okay. So I will take 8.
And then you get a power stone, a tap power stone for the Ankh of Mishra.
Which can only be used to cast artifact spells.
And what's that? What's a power stone? Just so I know.
It's a mana rock that can only be used to cast artifacts or activate abilities.
Okay, so it's a tap 1.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Here. Scan this.
Oh no, it's fine. No.
And it adds colorless.
Does it? I don't know if it allows me to search up
No,
tokens.
but no, I see it.
I'm trying to get it to focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll if you pull it towards your mat, it'll focus. But yeah, it's just pretty much just add colorless, right? And
Yes.
only for
Pretty
artifacts.
much.
Yep.
Got it.
And you can activate abilities.
Mhm.
And then I will go to my end step. This will go sacrifice and I'll draw a card.
Wait, didn't?
He blitzed it.
I blitzed it.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
no, I
how
was
it
gonna say,
attacked.
didn't someone play something that makes it go to exile?
I killed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
you killed
not Dothy.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
I mean, you were correct, but I had to kill that.
Yeah.
And you're up there.
I will untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play Seraph Sanctuary. It comes in, I gain a life. Whenever I play an angel, I gain a life.
And then you lose 2. Oh no, Mishra is no longer here. Never mind. Don't lose 2 life. Don't listen to me.
Yeah. I will tap 4 to bring out Drana and Livalva. I also gain a life because then it is now another creature and it's an angel, so I gain 2 life. So Flying Vigilance, activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated.
Hera, what is going on?
Muldrotha has all activated abilities of all creatures your opponent controls. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to activate those abilities.
This is why I'm attacking you, just so you know.
Then I pass turn.
Okay, I'll untap. I cannot activate Birds of Paradise or Skull Prophet anymore.
Nope.
I'll draw my card. I'll play Woodland Cemetery, which will enter untapped because I do control a swamp or a forest. Well, I was hoping to have that be a lot more impressive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's, man, that Drana Linval just kind of bones me here. I guess I'll tap 3. I only have 2 cards in hand, so I'll play Buried Alive. And I'm also gonna, I'm gonna separate my graveyard out into permanents and spells just so it's easier for me. I'll go get 3 creatures and put them into my graveyard. Let me look if I have anything I can like cast from my graveyard. I know Uro can come back, but he needs to exile quite a few things. Let's see.
5 creatures you opponents control can't back.
Why would I not be able to activate Uro for escaping from the graveyard? Is that an activated?
No, it's a alternate mana cost, I believe. That's what I was thinking, but I think it because you cast it. I believe it's an alternate mana cost.
We just gotta go big here, right? I feel like I'm gonna get Sire of Stagnation. The one time I played it, it died immediately.
Go figure.
Coma might be a little big for the britches here.
Man, this is a hateful game, man.
I'll grab Sire, I'll grab Kakusho, and then I think the last one that I want to grab is going to be Beladros Witherbloom, and I'll put him into my graveyard. And after that, I really wish I had a better follow-up, but I'm just gonna have to pass my turn. Oh. Like that.
Are you passing?
Yes.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play a Smoldering Marsh. I got 2 basics, so I can think it comes in untapped. Alright, what's all on your field, Azorian? Hello?
Zorian, then Taco's asking if what's on your field.
He might have stepped away. He has 2 mana dorks and a ledger shredder.
Okay. I'm gonna start off by playing Bedevil. I'm gonna
What you
Does
killing?
any? Okay, I'm gonna kill the Drana and Linvala.
Oh, of course you are. God damn. I'm not even surprised anymore. Everyone hates this card.
That ability is strong, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like everyone hates that card.
Take 1, 2, 4, 5. Let my commander for turn.
Okay.
I do have to take 1 because of Sulphurous Spring. Alright.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to check on something really quick.
No worries, man.
Taco
missed.
You're an actual real adult.
I can
You
see
missed-
Taco played Mishra.
You missed Drana and Lamvala going to the graveyard.
Oof.
It's no
And
fair.
I'm gonna
No one likes my cards.
go to combat, make a Mishra's Warform.
Okay, so that'll be another one for me.
It'll allow me to draw a card because it's gonna be a Mycosynth Wellspring.
Yep.
And then
Wait, doesn't the Wellspring
You'll
let
get the
you tutor a
land
base
first,
plan?
and then you'll draw the card when it
Oh.
leaves, right? Or is it land both times?
I think it's both times.
yeah, it's playing both times.
Yeah. Well, I mean, still, you're gonna go up 2 lands this turn.
But someone had to kill my Ankh.
No, I'm in support. The green deck, 2 green decks at the table. The Ankh needed to go.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, it did a lot of damage.
It did. I mean, it brought everyone down at least 10. And Harold, you've been gaining life, so I mean, you've technically around the table, if you think about it, you've done almost 40 damage with just the Ankh.
I mean, I put it in there for a reason, but I thought it was just because I was being an a-hole, not
No.
necessarily because of good strategy.
I actually think that it's a good idea if you're going to be gaining life. It punishes players who ramp super quickly. You know, like I had to pay that 4 life when I played Kodama's Reach. You know, like it's a good play. It just hurts. You know, it kind of paints a target on you.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Mm.
For me, for sure, that's fair enough. But
Sorry, Taco. You're going to combat.
Nah, I'm just gonna go to end
Okay.
and get myself a second land.
And then you should have connived off of the Mishra, actually.
Was that your
Yep.
second spell?
Because you played
Yep.
Bedevil when you were gone to kill
okay.
the Drana and Lamvala.
Yes, I will connive. I will draw. I will put an exotic orchard into my graveyard and not put a counter on my Ledger Shredder. Thank you for reminding me.
Putting a swamp in the hand.
And you're done
Honestly,
tonight, right?
when it's
Yeah.
a lot of like high level players, like when I watch like some like content, I always am like how everyone keeps up with what they need to do. Where it's like, well, this triggers this triggers, and this triggers, and I'm like, okay, you guys are already like, running circles around me. And just the idea of reminding myself that it's like, okay, as long as you keep track of your triggers, you should be fine. But like, since we're all friends here, it's just like it's a cool thing to just like have someone else remind you every
We're all
once in a while.
friends now, but I haven't been killed yet, so that might change.
It bangs us from the server. Just like,
Yeah.
no.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna sacrifice the 2 treasures to reanimate the Solemn.
Okay.
So you can gain your life arrow.
Yes.
I'll go get a land. Man. Two, 3, 4, 5. We'll get a forest.
Good song by the Cure. Nobody? The Cure? A forest song? No? Okay.
That reference might have been wasted.
Wow, I'm old.
Okay. So I'm just gonna anger people probably. I'm gonna pay 5. I'm gonna blitz a Thunderfoot Baloth.
This
I
is a
say Thundercat?
classic in Meta's elf deck, so I'm very familiar with this.
I thought you
This
were about to
is-
say Thundercats, and I was like ready to go. I was like, yes, Thundercats, you know.
I mean, it's kind of doing that. But this is a 5/5 trample, and then as long as I control my commander, which I do, Thunderfoot Baloth and all my other creatures get +2/+2 and trample.
Nice.
Yes.
So then
I mean, of course, there's red, black, red, green. Of course, it's gonna be something like that.
I'll go to combat. I'm gonna swing everything that can swing. So I'm gonna have a 7/7 Trampler go at Azorian. 2 5/5 tramples at Harrow, and a 5/5 trample at Taco.
I'll take the 10. So
Uh,
no blockers declared on my part.
I'm just getting the 7/7 at me.
Just the 7/7.
I'll just block
Good
with the Ledger
trample.
Shredder, and I will take 2 because the Ledger Shredder is a right now he's a 3/5.
Okay.
And he will die.
And Taco, you just took yours?
Yep.
And then I will go to end step.
5s, right? You said
Say again?
it was 2 5/5s, correct?
Uh,
yeah.
actually 2 4/4s. My bad. So it was 8 damage. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll just up that a little bit. No, there we go.
And then I'll go to end step, and the Thunderfoot Baloth will die from the Blitz, and I'll draw a card. And you are up, Tim. Or Harrow.
I will untap. Upkeep row. I will play Forsaken Sanctuary. Comes and tap. Then, what do I want to do? I'm going to tap 2 to play Blind Obedience. I will tap 4 to play Cosmos Elixir. This is an artifact, so I actually can't play for this. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your life total is greater than your life starting life total. Otherwise, you gain 2 lives. I will move into main phase 2. End phase. Pass turn. So I gain 2 lives.
I'll respond to your end step. I'll tap the Skull Prophet, and I'm gonna mill the top 2 cards.
Mhm.
I'm gonna mill Tygem, Sidisi's Hand, and this Pretty Swamp. And then since that was your end step, I will go to my untap. I will upkeep, and I will draw. I will again tap and mill 2. A Forest in Nature's Lore. Play land for turn. I will play Flooded Grove. And I can't do anything else. I will go to second main, and I'll tap for black, 2 colorless, black and 1 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will play Living Death.
Okay, Lion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that just because I know that's one of his favorite cards. So
So we all sack, and then we'll bring back all of our creatures that were in our graveyard. So I'll bring back Tygem, Ledger Shredder, Beladros, Kakusho, Sire of Stagnation, Dathi, AC, and that's it.
try and let Liliana. So no activated abilities can actually be activated.
Well,
That I have all.
I mean, you can activate an ability if it's like a pay ability, but you can't. So, I mean, technically, all right. So, Harrow, I don't know how you want to remember these, but an activated ability, I have Sacrifice Dalthy, cast a spell that was exiled with it. Tygam has pay a black and tap, exile X cards from your graveyard. Target creature gets -X/-X. Beladros Witherbloom says pay 10 life, untap all lands you control, activate only once each turn. And I think that's it.
Also, do you guys know that artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped, right?
That I did not know.
Blind obedience.
I think I want to, so that Cityscape Leveler and that Thunderfoot probably don't want to get super greedy here. I have no cards in hand, so I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. Dang, I kind of thought I'd have a pretty good return on the crackback. From like, I knew the Cityscape Leveler and the Thunderfoot were gonna enter, but so Beladros says at the beginning of each upkeep, I will make a 1/1 pest that gains me a life when it dies.
And it enters tapped.
Yes.
I'm gonna play a swamp for turn.
So also Sire of Stagnation says whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their library, and I draw 2 cards.
Ooh. Hellkite Tyrant.
Sorry, I know I have a pretty awful glare right here. I'm trying to...
I'm gonna play my commander for turn. And then I'm gonna go through combat, which will then net me another Oni Cult Anvil. And attack, I have to go to end.
Did you cast Oni Cult Anvil this turn? Or did I miss
Yep.
it? Alright, so,
The ability is a triggered ability.
yeah. Well, I'm just...
No, because you got a Ledger Shredder.
yeah, so I'll connive from the double cast from your Oni and Mishra. Draw.
Activated. It's activated, not triggered. Sorry, my apologies.
I'll put Waterlogged Grove into my graveyard. Oh, that's lands are permanents.
I'm gonna pass.
Sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Oh. Wait. Let me call Vandal. So what's next to the Mishra?
What do you mean?
Oh, is that the war form, or what is that? What has
Epic
the...
Construct.
Where did that come from?
Oni Cult Anvil has a triggered ability of whenever an artifact hits the grave, I get a construct.
Right. Oh yeah.
In
yeah.
my
But it's only once a turn, right? So you should only have one at the moment.
because I made Mishra's Warform a copy of Oni Cult Anvil.
Oh, does it see itself? Oni Cult.
Yeah, it can see itself dying as well.
Yeah, whenever one or more. So you should only have one. Or no,
It's a
no,
soft
yeah,
one
since you
per
have 2
turn.
copies. No, yeah, you're right. You
Yeah,
have
yeah,
2
yeah,
1/1s.
okay.
Okay, sorry. Just yeah.
Draw. Sheesh. Man. This battlefield is scary.
Oh, at your upkeep, I will make another pest.
Yep. I think I'm just gonna go straight to combat. I'm gonna attack Azorian. The attack trigger is going to target the blind obedience.
Ooh. I cannot block, and I will take 7.
8.
Take 8. Go to 20.
Okay, explain what does that do? Sorry, my apologies.
It's the same thing that happened last time, so it's going to destroy the blind obedience, and you're going to get a second power stone.
Oh, god damn you! You really must like me.
I mean, you're playing cards that shut down my deck.
The blind obedience will be exiled due to Dothy.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 1 to cast a Utopia Sprawl, and I will say black. So I can tap for green black.
Okay.
And then 6, 7. Well. And then I'm gonna play 2 to play Bloom Tender. You can connive.
I will do so. Draw. I will put Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, into my graveyard, and I will put a counter on the Ledger Shredder.
And then I'm gonna cast an Arbor Elf. And that's all I will do.
I will untap.
Hero, on your upkeep, I will make another pest that doesn't enter tapped.
Untap.
So I'll just do this really quick.
Upkeep. Did you say he was gonna take off real quick? Like, well, draw. Oh, also all depths.
Sorry. Hero, did you play a land?
No,
Alright,
I just untapped.
sure.
I can't play all of it, so to see how this works. Might be interesting. So yeah, let's do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Painful Quandary.
Jeez.
Then I will pass turn. At my end step.
Whenever an opponent casts a spell, I might respond. I'm gonna respond to the Painful Quandary on this on the stack because I'm gonna cast something. Ugh. I can't get rid of an enchantment quite yet. See my. Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna do a coin flip, and in my head it'll be the
header tells of what you're gonna do. So no worries, man.
All right. So I will tap for blue. Tap for that. I will reality shift the Cityscape Leveler. So I'll exile it, and then you can manifest the top card. Unless you have a response.
Yep.
Hero played Painful Quandary. That was in response to your end step. I don't believe I have any other triggers. And I will move to untap. And then I will make another pest at my upkeep.
Oh, and I gained 2 life just because my life total at the end step.
And, the Sire Stagnation only drew me 2 cards. And I'll draw a card for turn. Land for turn. I'm pretty low on life, so I think I'm going to go land for turn is going to be Overgrown Tomb tapped. AC. I'll draw a card. Okay. Put that over there. Okay, I am going to. So I'll need double green. So that'll be green, green. This will be black, black. I will cast Jared
You know,
Golgari Lich Lord.
So are you gonna lose 5 life, or are you gonna discard a card?
I'll lose 5 life. Yeah, holy cow, hero. Drana and Linvala. What's the power and toughness of Drana and Linvala?
3 and 4. It's 3, 4. Yeah, so. Flying Vigilance, and then Instability.
I don't really know if I'll ever use my Power Stone. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my cards away from that glare. So I just can't use like right here.
It's actually pretty good. Like, it's not that bad.
Oh, so this is my bad. I didn't do it. Tygem actually makes me skip my draw step and look at the top 3, but I missed it, so I'm not gonna do that. I think after
I mean,
that,
for me, if it's not an active ability, like if this thing happens, so just go ahead and do it.
no, that's a mistake on me as a player, so I'm not gonna get that benefit. But I'm gonna send Kakusho, which is a 5/5 over at Harrow.
Okay, I'll take the 5/5.
I think I'm also going to send AC, which is another 5/5 at you, Harrow.
Okay, so I'll take 10 total. Well, actually, let me let you finish declaring attackers before.
I'm gonna send both of these at you for 10.
And is that all?
That is gonna be it.
Okay, I will take the 10.
Okay. After that, I'm just going to. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. I will pass my turn. And with Taco's upkeep, I'll make another pest.
Untap, upkeep, and draw.
Just question lowly.
5.
The Power Stone says that it can't be used to cast non-creature spells, but I can use it to activate abilities, correct?
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
said.
Alright.
So you can use it with your Gerard.
I'm gonna play a Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa.
Are you gonna lose 5 life, or are you gonna discard a card?
I'm discarding.
And what are you discarding?
Discarding Navigation Orb.
Alright, so that will be exiled under Dalthy.
Fine.
Blind Obedience is also under that, right? Correct?
Yes.
Just making sure. Okay.
Three. I'm gonna unearth Foundry Inspector.
Discard or pay?
And then I will connive. I will put this island into my graveyard.
What goes under Kunathe?
What was that, Harold?
No, saying what's the new card that comes in? Because you discard it, not pay.
Oh, Taco, did you discard another card?
Yeah.
What card did you discard?
Buried Landscape.
Okay, so that's fine. I'm not gonna, that'll just be exiled. I'm not gonna write it down.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh wait, I wouldn't be able to do it. It's an activated ability.
Oh,
Yeah, because you wouldn't, because all of them are shut down.
shoot, I forgot about that. Oh, I'm stupid. I definitely should have used Reality Shift against. Oh, okay.
The
never mind.
Livala.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We can't activate those.
Yeah, I thought you wanted the Cityscape Lava.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna go to combat. Create a Mishra's War Form. That'll be a Unicult Anvil.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing him over at Lowly.
It's a 4/4,
Only
right?
cause, yes, only cause you have the most life.
That's fine. I'll block with a 5/5.
Okay. When it goes to grave, I get 2 more
Yep.
constructs. And I'll pass.
On Lowly's upkeep, I will make another pest.
What Mishra is the second Mishra you played? What's it called? Mishra.
This is a Tamer of. I don't want to say the name.
Makfawa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool.
It gives all my permanents ward sacrifice a permanent.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Draw.
And he would give each of my stuff unearthed.
Yes. So let's all band together and get rid of that Drana and Linvala, so that way we can activate our stuff.
Yeah, to unlock your board.
I know.
man. 1, 2, 3,
Don't
4,
attack me and I'll get rid of it myself.
I don't know why you'd want to get rid of it. It's hurting everyone except you.
5. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm putting it out on the board. Just saying.
1, 2. Wait, no. No, not this one. I'm gonna face 7 and 1 for Convoke. I'm gonna cast a Hoarding Brood Lord.
Are you going to pay 5 or are you going to discard a card?
I will take 5 damage. 23. And if this is fine, then I will go tutor a card and put it into exile.
Can you do
You
so?
guys are
Is that-
supposed to be playing lands.
Okay. Man. This will be the card that will be in exile. And then... Man. So I'll go 5. So I'll put it. Lord. Sheesh. I guess I'll just sit here. Past you, Harrow.
What?
On your upkeep arrow, I will make another pest.
I'm barely untabbing, but okay.
What?
No, I said I'm barely untabbing, but no, I have no response to whatever you're about to do. So untap, upkeep, carry on.
Does Painful Quandary hit you as well, Harrow? Nope, it's just opponents. Jeez.
I will then draw return. That's interesting. Can I get all the activator abilities of all of your creatures that are currently on the battlefield?
I mean, we can just go in turn order. So I'll tag him, pay a black, tap him, exile X cards from your graveyard. Target creature gets -X/-X. Pay 10 life, untap all your lands, only activate once per turn. Pay a colorless, a white, or colorless black, and a green, sacrifice a creature. Each opponent loses life equal to that creature's power. And Dalthy, sack and tap and sack Dalthy, and then you get to play a spell exiled with it for free.
Interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to tap 5 to bring on my commander. That's an angel. That means since Seraph Sanctuary is here, I also gain a life. Or gain 1. And then I'm gonna do -10 to untap everything again.
Yeah, you untap your lands.
Yep. So it'll be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So untap all these. And now I will tap 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Actually, no, I don't need 7, so 6.
Just remember that those power stones can only be tapped to cast artifact spells.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to be playing Bolas Citadel.
Oh man. Alright, if Hera wasn't the target before, he certainly is now. Well, I mean, 13 lives, not
I mean,
exactly.
yeah. I'm glad he's at 13.
Yeah.
I will then play tap 2 to play Yara, Font of Hope, another creature. So I will have to lose 2, but I will gain 1 because I named those, so I'm not going to lose 1. So each other angel you control enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it for each angel you control already, and then I can also just tap it for mana. And then I will pass turn.
Again, another turn of no lands entering. Come on. I will get another pest.
It's like we're intentionally doing
Yeah, I
it.
know, right? I will untap. Oh, well, hang on, Harold. That was your second spell. So before I do anything, I'm going to just connive really quick. I'll put a land in my graveyard. And I'll untap. And skip my draw step. I will look at the top 3. I'll put 1 into my hand and the rest into the graveyard.
I will look at my top card because I can now.
Yes. Okay.
I've never actually played this card, so I'm like, now I'm just gonna be like profusely abusing it.
I'll put an
Just
Did you
island.
did you also gain your life off the Cosmos elixir?
Oh no, I did not. So I gained 2 more.
Actually, this will save me. I'm going to put an island and Bane of Progress into my graveyard. I forgot what card was in my hand. I will... Yeah, well, I guess that kind of screws that plan a little bit, but it doesn't matter. I don't think. I will pay 2, pay black, and then I'll use one of these. I'm just going to really need to gain life here because I'm gonna cast Animate Dead. For the Painful Quandary, I will discard Sakashima. I'm gonna target.
And then it'll still be -2.
Yes.
From the commander too.
Yes. I will lose 2 life. I will Animate Dead, Bane of Progress. I'm gonna destroy all artifacts and enchantments. But since I did that in a stupid way, Bane of Progress will enter and then destroy the Animate Dead. So we'll lose my Power Stone.
And you still are -2, right?
I
Because
did.
anything you cast.
Yes, I lost 2 already.
Okay, copy that.
Then I think I will.
They all get exiled.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
the Dothi
everything
will
gets exiled under Dothi. Oh shoot. What else? What did I hit that was super good? I mean that Painful Quandary, but I
You
don't
have a
wanna.
bowl of Citadel.
I do have a I have 13 life. Just me and Hero are in the same boat. I'll write it down here in a second. I think those are the only 2 of note, is the Painful Quandary and the Bolas Citadel. But I think I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I will finally cast my Commander Muldrotha. That is my second card for the turn. Ledger Shredder triggers. I have no cards in hand, so I will put Splendid Reclamation into my graveyard. And
Also
Ledger
-2 for casting anything.
Yeah. Then with Muldrotha out, I will play. AC allows me to play additional lands, and I can, with Muldrotha, I can play lands from my graveyard. So I will get out
So they're not activated ability, correct? That's triggered ability or what?
Muldrotha is an activated ability.
Okay, then you can't have those. I
No,
have
no,
those.
no. Muldrotha is a static ability.
Oh, yes. Listen to Lily. He's smarter than I am. Oh
Yeah,
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 I'm
literally,
not. I'm not
like,
activating Muldrotha to do this. It's just on the field.
I wasn't trying to be a d-bag. I was just like
Yeah,
asking, like, because like of what the difference is. Because I personally don't know. I'm like, I know that this upsets people, but I'm also just like, I don't even know which one those are. I assume that it's just the ones that have like the little tap thing on it. So I'm like,
I'm gonna play Morphic Pool and Exotic Orchard. I will draw a card for each of those. And then what can I... Like, I just need something to deal with either your commander or your thing that's preventing me from activating my abilities. It might be kind of weird here, but I'm gonna lose 2 more life and take the risk. I'll tap the 2 for my enchantment for the turn. I will... Oh, wait, no, I've already... Well, no, I can play... I will cast Animate Dead. I lost the 2. I will target Sakashima. Sakashima will enter as a copy of AC. So I can now play 2 more lands for my graveyard. And I will play a swamp and this island.
Wait, what? Why do you get to play 2 additional?
It
Is it just
AC,
you play 1 additional?
You may play an additional. Okay. Well, then that... You're correct. I will... These will be my 2 lands. I won't do anything. I did draw 2 cards, so I won't draw anymore. So those are the cards in my hand. Yeah, I can't do... I'm like stuck here. Harrow, your commander, Harrow, is a 5/5.
what's lifelink?
Drana and Linvala, they're a 5/4.
They're a 3/4.
I honestly feel like I just need to pressure Harrow into blocking at this point. And I'm gonna have to send... I'm gonna send AC, the Sire of Stagnation, and I'm gonna have to send one more thing. I really want Kakusho back if I need to block, but I will send... I'm taking a risk here. I'm gonna send Sire, AC, Kakusho, and I will send 7 pests at you. So I have the 1 that I created this turn, not able to attack. I will send the other 7 at you, Harrow. So I'm gonna try and take you out right now.
What's the power of all of them?
So everything together, it's 15 here, and then another 7. So it's 22 at you.
I will full block. Everything has vigilance except for everything has it has vigilance, lifelink, and then flying and vigilance.
So well,
So what I'm gonna do is can you break down what
Sire of Stagnation is a 5/7. AC and Kakusho are both 5/5s, and then my pests are just 1/1s.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take whatever the biggest hitter is. I'm going to take it with my commander.
So, Harrow, so this is where you need to make choices instead of just saying the biggest one. So your commander cannot kill Sire Stagnation because it's a 5/7. Your commander can kill AC or Kakusho, but it is kind of important which one you'd like to block. So AC is the one that allows me to play an additional land and I draw a card when a land enters. Kakusho, when Kakusho dies, each opponent is going to lose 5 life and I gain life equal to the life lost. So I'll gain 15.
For each person, right? But this is, you do know that this also has lifelink.
I don't care. I just don't want you to have your commander. I think I can kill you. Well, you'll gain the life, so I don't know if I can kill you, but I can basically open you up for Taco or Loli.
Hence why I'm asking questions, not necessarily listening to you. But I understand your advice is correct. I'm just asking questions on my behalf, not necessarily for you to win.
No, I'm waiting for you to decide which one you want to block. It's important that you choose. Like you're just saying the biggest one, and it's kind of important which one, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So again, which one's the biggest one?
They're all 5 power.
Yes. The biggest one technically is the sire at 5/7, but your commander won't. Your commander will die, not the sire.
I'm actually going to jump with Glada, Fun of Hope.
Mm-hmm.
What are you chumping?
The biggest one. So then I'm also going to go anything that has less than 5 power.
You have 7 1
Well,
1s.
yeah, but anything. So I'll block one of them and one of them. So that'll be 1/1s and lifelink. So I'm gaining 5, regardless. But I'm chumping with this one.
What are you? You're chumping which creature? Like what are you blocking?
Okay. Again, remember how you said the biggest one? But
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Okay.
saying the
Alright.
sire
So
stagnation.
sire is being blocked by Giada.
So that'll just be, this is going to be chumped.
And what in Liesa's blocking which creature?
One of your 1/1s.
Okay, so one will die, and then I'll gain 1 life when it dies, and then you gain 5.
And then this will block another one.
Okay, so I'll lose another one, and I'll gain 1 life.
Mhm.
And then the rest get through, so that would.
Hopefully my math is correct. If not, then I screwed up. But that's fine by me.
Nope, you'll live. You're gonna take 15, but since you gained 5, you're gonna be at 4.
Yeah. Like as I was doing it, I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
cool. At the very least, I didn't actually like just kill myself by accident. I was like, I know that I can survive, but I wasn't sure about the math.
When the Giada dies, I will exile it under Dalfi.
Yep.
Here's where I have to make a choice. That blind obedience is looking nice, but if I cast it now and Harrow dies,
You can't activate it.
Oh shoot. Okay, dude. Oh, Harrow, your deck, man. All right, that's all I can do. I'm gonna pass.
That's why I haven't been attacking Harrow, because he's keeping you somewhat
Yeah.
under wraps.
At your upkeep, Taco, I'll make an untapped pest.
Tap, keep and draw.
Harrow, I really thought I had you there.
I'm gonna play a Gilded Lotus.
Nice. You lose 2 life.
Because Lotus is one of my favorite cards too. Now I just feel bad about having put that on.
Oh, Harrow, you are proving
pass.
insanely hard to kill.
I mean, I had good coaches, man. You and Lion, I've had good coaches.
The way that, I mean, at least I try and look at things like if people are trying to kill you, you're doing something right.
Thank you. I actually, that's a very kind compliment.
Taco, you passed your turn, you said?
Correct.
Oh, okay. You get your pest.
Yes.
Draw. Ooh. So the bottom part of hoarding Broodlord, I can cast exile spells by using Convoke. So that's what I'm going to do.
But you still lose 2 for doing so.
I will still lose 2. You're correct. Like, I don't know any other thing to do here, so I think this is the play. I'm gonna cast a Living Death.
Oh, your own living death.
But that'll still be 2 more. Oh boy.
Lion would be proud.
Yeah, Lion would be rolling in his grave right now.
Back
Yeah.
to. But then for every single one that you guys bring back, I gain 1 life.
Yes. And then everything that's on the battlefield will get exiled from our stuff.
Well, yeah, I know that's fine. You're killing my stuff, but I can bring back my commander. But then bring everything back from the graveyard, right? Correct.
Correct. Yeah, you're gonna gain a bunch of life.
Yeah.
And
So
I'll
it'll be
gain 8 life
and
due to
name
my
them more
pests.
as they come back in. And that'll be as much life as I gain.
And also, so this means that Kakusho is dying as well. So everyone's gonna lose 5 life, and then I gain life equal to the life lost this way.
Oh, is that on the if that's on the stack, then I think I die.
It is on the stack once the living death resolves and Kakusho gets sacrificed.
So I do die then, right?
You will die with all the gain life triggers on the stack, I believe.
From what I know, at least from Magic Arena, like if you lose life but you have gain life on the stack, you will gain the life. Like you'll lose the life, you'll go negative, but then you'll gain the life, and then you'll, at least that's, maybe one of you knows better than I do, but at least in Magic Arena, like I've gone like negative, but then I've had like lifelink on the stack, and then you gain that much life. So even if you go negative, you can still, like, the lifelink still triggers.
Well, lifelink isn't a trigger though. That's why it works that way.
Okay. Yeah, I would listen to.
It's not lifelink. It's just whenever anyone ETBs, whenever another creature ETBs.
Okay.
So all of the ETBs would actually.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Activate.
Then yes, the Kakusho will happen before those resolve. So.
Yeah. So me dead.
That's
Correct?
my hand. Yes. And then I will resolve.
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, then I will resolve Bane of Progress, Skull Prophet, Uro, Birds of Paradise. So then for Bane, I'll need to know how many artifacts and enchantments.
So my triggers will go on the stack first, and then yours will resolve first. Yeah, I think that's actually why you die, Hero, is because of turn order, because the Kakusho will go above your gain life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. I was just like said. That's why I was asking the question. I was like, I think I'm pretty much dead.
Okay, so I have a land trigger, and then I have the Technomancer trigger, and then you have Bane. So then your Bane will happen.
Yeah, I'll have Bane and Uro.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you have Bane and Uro, yep. So you go gain 1 off of my Solemn,
okay,
and 1 off of the Foundry Inspector.
and the Gilded Lotus.
Oh, and the Guild of Lotus.
So Bane will have 3 +1 counters. And then Uro just says, when he enters, if he didn't escape, I'll gain 3, draw a card, and then I can put a land out. So 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and then it dies again. Yep.
So draw, and then I will just put this island out.
And then I will go get my basic land for my Solemn. Which would be a swamp. I have 7 different lands, so I will get a zombie. And then I still have the Technomancer trigger on the stack. I'll sack the zombie to make 2 treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many cards are in your hand now, Zorian?
2.
2. Are they good?
Yeah, they're amazing.
Let me know what happened there, man.
My land for turn will be an Ancient Tomb. I'll make another zombie. And then I'm gonna pay 5 and recast my commander. And
-2, or do you want to discard?
neither.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a second.
My part. Oh, my apologies. I'm just messing with it, man. Because I know what my deck does. So.
And then I will pass the turn.
Alright, let's see what I can do with being completely reset. Tap. I'll keep and draw 1. Okay.
You're completely reset?
Oh man, I am just like, I don't know.
Hey, I bet my Mustang on you, fool. So you better like win, fool. You better win, Azarian.
1, 2, okay, so green, black, and then I'll just do colorless. I'll cast.
It'll depend on what I draw next.
Actually, it's probably smarter for me to get Muldrotha back out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6, and then there's the 2 extra. I will recast my commander. Now I've got 4 mana. I do have quite a bit to choose from. I think I will tap the Woodland Cemetery. I'll choose Soul Ring as my artifact for the turn. I will choose, oh no, that's an enchantment. I'll need, let me just look through so I can choose an enchantment.
If I was alive, you could have chose some of mine.
So I'm gonna do this. I'll tap the Soul Ring and the Overgrown Tomb. I will choose Animate Dead, and I will grab out Kakusho again. So does Animate Dead make him tapped?
Nope.
No, so he's got -1 to his power. So he is currently at 4/5. And then with the floating 1, so that was my enchantment, I'll tap 2, and then I'll just recast Uro as my creature. He will die. I'll gain 3 life, draw a card, and put a land out.
Nice.
I have no land.
And here you guys were all scared of me. Come on. We all know who the target was for real.
I'll tap the Skull Prophet for a black. I'm going to cast Kaya's Ghost Form, and I will target Muldrotha. So if Muldrotha dies or gets put into exile, I get to put it... whenever enchanted permanent dies or is put in exile, return that card to the battlefield. And then, yeah. So I can enchant creature or planeswalker. So I'm going to put that on Muldrotha. After that, I think I'm going to go to combat. I will swing the Bane of Progress over at Lowly for 5.
No blocks. Take 5.
That's my turn. I pass.
Tap up, keep draw. We don't have that creature that makes us exile the top of our deck, right?
I do not.
Nope. He's gone.
I'll play a Buried Ruin. Tap this so I can sacrifice Buried Ruin. I'm gonna grab a Gilded Lotus. Tap 5 so I can play it. I passed.
Draw. I will play a Bayou and make a zombie. Then I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. Do I have the colors? 2. I'm gonna pay. I'll go to 9. I might be able to kill you both. I'm gonna play a Macias.
Ah.
And then I'm gonna pay 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna blitz a Craterhoof.
Ooh, there it is. I have 2 untapped creatures. So you're
1, 2,
how
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So everything's getting +8/+8. Or actually, this can't attack. So this doesn't. This doesn't. This doesn't matter. So these three are getting +9. These ones are getting +8. The one extra is from the Macias.
So then attacks are going where? Because I do have 2 blockers, and Kakusho does have the life gain trigger, so I just need to know if I can even block and live.
Yeah. So 10, 10, 11. Wait, that's not 11. 10, this is 11. I have to attack you with everything. I have to do 40. So 10, 10, 11. So 31, 44. No, 42. 42 at Azorin. And then it would be 13, 14 at Taco Tony. So he'd be at 4. But I'm assuming he didn't have anything.
My deck runs on artifact.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the Bane of
My
Progress...
next 4 cards were lands.
Oh no. Sorry to hear that. So you're sending 42 at me?
Oh yeah, you could just block. Yep. Yeah, whatever. I made the mistake. Go ahead.
So then I'll double block your, yeah, I could double block your commander, save 10, take 32, go to 8. And then Muldrotha dies, Kakusho dies. Then Matt, you would lose 5, I would gain 5. Muldrotha.
So what did you end up blocking?
If
Or
I
you
if
double
I
block
double
something?
block, yeah, if I double block your commander, which is it 10-10 or is
It's a 12-12 actually.
okay?
So it's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9. Yeah, it's a 12-12. Oh, so maybe I did the math wrong. So it's 9 plus 11. So 30, 40, 50. How did I mess this up so bad? Yeah, so this is 12.
Mm-hmm.
This is 11. So 23. This is 10. So 33. Plus another 10. So 43.
And so I can just block 10 damage, so I can't kill anything, so I don't think it matters what I block, because if they're all getting plus 10. So I'll put both of my creatures in front of whatever they have trample. I can't kill them. So then I'll block 10 damage, and I'll take 33, and I'll go to 7, correct?
Okay.
And
then
then
I take 5.
and then I'll gain 5. And then Muldrotha will come back due to Kaya's ghost form. And
Yeah, I don't know why in my brain I was like, I forgot. I was not thinking of the blockers. I was just thinking the math.
Yeah, huge swing, and with the pests and Kakusho, but I think I can. Like, you're tapped out. I'd have Ashnod's Altar in my hand. I'll just do the animate dead Kakusho, sack it, and then I can deal 5 to you.
Okay.
Oh wow. Oh, how those mega late game end turns go. Holy cow. Well, I was gonna see if we would play another one. It is 12:30. If you guys want to jam another one, I guess I wouldn't say no. I'm not really doing anything, but I'd understand if you guys want to call it there too.
Bring the noise,
whatever.
homie. Bring the noise, homie.
I
I'm
know
down.
Harrow's always down.
And also, like, hopefully this time I can actually play my actual full deck and not just get like targeted because you guys
You're
like
killing
like
us. Taco, are you in for another one, or are you gonna call it?
I'm in for another one.
All right.
All right, so
Really, it was both Azorian and Harrow.
well, honestly,
I'm looking to get more practice with Onyxia, so I think I'm gonna play her.
yeah, and then my Liesa deck is pretty much it's pretty much my strongest deck. Everyone assumes that it's my Tiamat deck, but no, my Liesa deck is far better. But it's just like it's your. I understand the idea of like you're making yourself the target like right off the bat.
Yeah.
Like doing stuff like playing the Ankh or anything like that.
Yeah,
So
you went Ankh, Painful Quandary, Drana Linvala, so we couldn't activate our abilities. Painful Quandary, so we were losing life for casting spells. Then you played your commander, which made us lose life for casting spells, and it was like, okay, we don't take Harrow down now. Like, I just can't play the game.
yeah, and I want to ask your opinions on that itself because I know that like the idea of like, oh, if you're just playing stacks and stuff like that, then you're not letting anyone else play the game. But it's not like I can just like get anything out of the rip. I have to like actually like work my way into it.
I mean, I think personally, in my opinion, that form of stacks of like paying life, you know, you're in the life gain colors. You're gonna punish others for doing stuff when you're gaining life. Like, it's a strategy. I think stacks of like making people pay extra mana is way more annoying than just like paying life. I think what you did was fine, actually. It just made you a target because then, you know, we had to kill you or else we were gonna die.
Yeah, no, understandably, I understand that part. It's just because it's like sometimes I feel like, am I being like, you know, a d-bag? Just like by playing this commander and by using these combination of cards. Because I believe I told you, or it might have been I told Lion that I had like, oh, here's this infinite combo.
Yeah.
I purposely took it out of this deck. So I'm like, oh, okay, so now I'll take it out just because it's like, okay, well, we're all trying to have a good time, but it's kind of like, you know, like it's me playing referee the entire time. So, you know, for the style of play that I like to play, it's me being the referee. So I'm like, you can only play cards when I feel like you can play cards, or unless you do the things that I want you to do, which is, you know, debaggy, but it's, you know,
you have to lean into what your colors do, and your colors are draining gain, death, and taxes. So I am gonna randomize the turn order. Is everyone good with that again?
Yeah, just let me whenever you're ready. I need to put this back up the board.
Sure, I'll do it 3 times. 1, 2, 2, 3. Hey.
And I'm still number 3. Let me make sure that this is. Oh, okay, yeah, we're good.
My starting hand was just it was that Mystic Remora and all those 2-drops. But I knew I had like the Remora, which drew me 2 cards, which was fine, and then I knew I had the Ledger Shredder, which was gonna sculpt my hand. So like, I knew I had the mana to cast that on turn 2. But then when I drew into the Mystical Tutor, and that helped me get the Kodama's Reach, which I really needed. I can keep this.
Oh god. I want to keep this. I should probably keep it. Yeah, no, I'll keep it. If anything, damn it. I wish I had another phone to like take a picture of it, just something like this is the cards that I said that I was gonna keep. Because then once you guys just destroy me, it's gonna be impossible. 'Cause like it's a risky hand. Put it that way. It's not like a good playing hand, but it's a good hand. If that makes sense for anyone. Loli, I really love your mat. Like that thing is just honestly that's just some gorgeous right there. That's something gorgeous.
Thanks. John Avon does good art.
Yeah. But especially just to get the way it's just sorry. Cause like I was an art history major for a little while before I became an audio engineer. But it's just like just the way it's it's perspective and it's everything, but it's just like damn, that's just gorgeous.
John Avon is a very popular magic artist.
All right.
For a good reason. Taco, do you have your hand ready?
Yep.
Okay. I think we're just waiting on Mr. Lowly when he's ready. Harold, you're good too?
I'm good.
Okay.
Like I said, it's gonna be a riskier hand, but it's still a good hand.
Oh, just getting me something to eat.
Oh. Can't keep a one-lander. I had a one-lander, Arcane Signet.
Oh.
I was like thinking about it.
I mean, it's one thing if it's like if it's one land, Arcane Signet Soul Ring, like then you're good to go. But if it's just one random land and then everything else, then yeah.
Okay, I can keep this.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start us. Are we all ready?
Yep.
All right. Draw. I will play. I think I'm gonna play Plains and everyone's favorite turn 1 Soul Ring, and I'll pass.
Draw. I'm gonna play a Mistvault Bridge. And I'll pass.
I will draw. I will play a Swamp Tap Soul Ring.
Oh no.
No, that's all I got. But I'm not gonna be that crazy. The Soul Ring, and then I will. Actually, no, I'm gonna pass.
Draw. I will play a Plains, and I'm gonna play a Bloodforge Battle Axe.
All right.
This is the equipped creature gets +2/+0, and then whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, then I get to make a token that is a copy of Bloodforge Battle Axe. Pass the turn.
Okay. Yeah. Draw. I will play the Shine Shadow Snarl. I will reveal a swamp, so it'll enter untapped. I will then tap for. Let's see. I'll have one floating. I will play Starfield Mystic. Enchantments cost 1 less. I've got one. Yeah, unfortunately, I have no follow-up to that. And I'll pass.
I'll play an Underground Ripper. At these two, play an Arcane Signet.
So you play a fucking Soul Ring. I'm like, you know what? All our decks are rigged.
Just remember to watch the language, Harold.
My apologies.
You're good.
Yeah, my apologies. Oh, is that it? Is that it, Taco?
Yep.
Okay. I will untap, upkeep, draw. I really, really don't like this.
Keep a 1-land Soul Ring hand.
Oh no.
Okay, no. It's decision. It's like decisions like of what to make. It's not giving me an action. My hand is not helping me, so to speak. This would be good. No. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will pass turn.
Oh no.
So it was a 1-land. What?
3 mana, no follow-up, 1 land.
Yeah, I told you it was risky. that it was a risky hand, but there's potential in there. I just need to draw into one thing, and that's it.
That's what every 1 land Soul Ring hand says.
Not necessarily that I would win. I'm just saying I will just make it interesting.
I'm gonna fetch a blue-red land and then play a Boros Signet and pass.
Keep and draw. Land for turn is going to be Sungrass Prairie. It's a Signet land. I will tap. Well, what's the more efficient way I might be able to do this? So I need.
If you need attack triggers, feel free to attack me. No problem. Until I'm under 30, then that's when that will be an issue. But right now, the floor is yours.
I don't think I can double spell. So this is only 2. So it'd be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So then I'd have 3 left because I would have 1 floating. I'd have the white, and then I have another white. So I've got 3 mana left. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't do that actually. I'll tap out. I will use 1 colorless to do the Signet land. Enchantments cost 1 less. I will play Nyx Weaver, and then I have 3 mana left, and I will play. I'm gonna play Heliod, God of the Sun. Other creatures you control have vigilance, and my devotion needs to be 5 or more. My devotion
You know what's funny? I thought you said it, like hell yeah, like hell yeah. I was like, oh dude, I didn't know Azorian was from like the OC or something.
I am then going to send Starfield Mystic over at Lowly for 2. And I will pass.
Tap, upkeep, and draw. I'm gonna play a Luxury Suite since I have more than 2 opponents. It comes in untapped. I'm gonna play an unwinding clock.
Yep.
Nice.
And I will go to my end phase.
Ready? I will then.
When you,
Oh, go ahead.
when you untap, I untapped all my artifacts.
Oh well, I have everything on tap, so there was no untapping going on over here.
You still go through the untap phase.
Yeah, you still untap, upkeep, draw. Hmm. Oh, stuff. Oh, my stuff. I will go. I will pass for turn.
Oh
So
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will discard Valkyrie Harbinger. I'm not too afraid of it, so like I'm not too scared, but it's still like, gosh, I just need one drawing card.
I'm gonna get a Steam Vents, and then I'm gonna play a Thopter Spy Network.
Yep.
And I will be done.
This is quite the opposite of the previous game.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I'll mill 2 cards. I will mill Citizen Champion and a Command Tower, so no enchantments. And then I'll draw a card. I will play Temple of Plenty, enters tapped, and I will scry. I will leave that on top. For 3 mana, I will cast Agent of Erebos. Whenever Agent of Erebos or another enchantment enters the battlefield, I will exile all cards from target player's graveyard. I will just choose... I'm going to choose Harrow. I will exile that Valkyrie Harbinger.
Okay.
I've got 2 mana left. Can't do anything else with it. I will go to attacks. I'm just gonna send 2 at Harrow and 2 at Taco, and I'll pass.
So -2 for me.
Yes. And then Taco, you can go when you're ready.
Also, I despise the fact that you are playing one of my favorite cards against me.
What is that?
Agent of Erebos. Agent of Erebos.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
I love that card.
I'm gonna play a Silver Bluff Bridge. I'm gonna play a Silas Rin, Seeker Adept. Then I'll pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I mean, yay! This is awesome. I will pass turn.
Oh no. Sorry, Harrow.
Ah, no worries, man.
Upkeep. I get a Thopter. Draw a card. I'm gonna pay 1 to cast Emery, Lurker of the Lock. So when she enters, I mill 4 cards, and then she has a tap ability that I can cast a target artifact card from my graveyard for the turn. 2 lands, Aster, Bearer of Blades, and a Sigarda's Aid. So no artifacts.
Okay.
Done. I'll pay 1 to activate this signet to play a Shram. Whenever I cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle, I get to draw a card. And then...
That was your
I'll
turn, you
play-
said?
I'm going to play a Sacred Foundry for a turn, and then I'm done. Go ahead.
I will untap. I will upkeep. I will mill. I'm going to mill Starfield of Nyx and the Verduran Enchantress. That's how you say that. And then I'll draw. Land for turn will be a swamp. So I don't know if getting the Starfield of Nyx out with my commander is the best idea because it brings back things from the graveyard and I don't really have anything in my graveyard. So I am gonna, so that's 5, it's 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am going to play the Eldest Reborn. It's a saga. The first step, each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker. The next step is each opponent discards a card, and then the third one is I bring a creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under my control. That is an enchantment that entered.
Oh, you still have to do the first step first.
Yeah, I just have to choose. I'm gonna Taco. I'm gonna exile your graveyard. Or actually, no, wait. Oh wait, you don't have any artifacts in your graveyard, Loli?
I have nothing that I can target with Emery.
Okay, yeah, Taco, I'll exile your graveyard.
What graveyard?
Oh, man, you just hit mine. If you want it.
I have an enchantment
It's
in
probably
mine, but
smarter.
it's-
Yeah, Loli, I'll just hit your graveyard. You have more stuff there. Well, because I want to steal stuff with the Eldest Reborn.
Well, I've an Aster as the creature, and lands, and a Sigarda's Aid.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
will.
field that
I'll
lets
keep
you
it you,
exile the
Loli.
creature?
I'll exile your graveyard.
Sure.
And then I've got so green. tap
Wait, and then we
here.
have to sacrifice a creature, right?
Yes.
Uh,
So technically, you would have. Well, how that enters? Yeah, you can. We're gonna do the exile first, and then the sack.
okay.
So
I'm
then-
sacking the Thopter anyways.
Yeah. So I will tap for 3, and then I will follow up with Arasta, and then I will exile Harrow. I'm just gonna exile your graveyard again.
Well, no worries. It'll be Sigard's Wonder. So
And then I will send. I'm gonna send 4 at Taco, 2 at Harrow. I don't think I can. Or SRAM's a 2/2. Is Emery is a 1? Oh, Emery's a 1/2.
1/2.
I'm gonna send the Nyx Weaver at Loli, and then 2 at Harrow, 2 at Taco. So the Nyx Weaver's a 2/3.
Yeah, that walks.
Okay, and then I'm done. No cards in hand.
there's literally a card about like you having no cards in hand. And I was like, there would be no reason for me to use this card. And here we go.
Tap, upkeep, and draw.
Taco, if you need triggers, feel free to attack me. It's all good. Because I will eventually gain life back. but just letting you
I'm
know.
gonna play a smelting vat.
Mhm.
After that, I'm gonna pass.
I will tap 2 and play Activate Soul Cauldron.
Nice.
All the graveyard hate.
Hmm?
All the graveyard hate.
Well,
And you're done?
and that'll be it. That'll be it. Yeah, that'll be fine.
And upkeep, make a doctor. Draw a card. I'm going to pay 3 and cast a Luxodon Warhammer. And then I will draw a card off the strap. I'll play a mountain for turn. I'll move to equip Emery with the Luxodon Warhammer.
Nice.
Go to combat.
I'm open if you need.
I'll swing 4 at Azorian.
Yep. I will block. I will just block with the Agent of Erebos. So when it dies, the Starfield Mystic will get a +1 counter whenever an enchantment is put into the graveyard from the battlefield. So Starfield Mystic will get a 1/1.
And you'll take
It's
2
a-
over.
Yes. Emery, yeah, I'll take 2.
Should die. I'll gain 4. 4. And that's it. Go ahead.
All right, I'll untap Nyx Weaver, mill 2. I'm going to mill Farseek, and I'll mill Cunning Rhetoric, which is an enchantment, and I'll draw. So I'd have
Don't forget about your saga.
yes, Saga. Each opponent discards a card.
And
Why don't you like all these? Can I draw? Can I draw new ones? I will discard one. There you go. The gold. Are those still exiled?
Or what? Still exiled?
Anything we discard?
No.
That's the graveyard.
Yep, I have nothing that exiles graveyards right now.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, yeah. There you go. My apologies.
2. I think I'll just pay 5 and cast my commander, Anakthea. When Anakthea enters, I will make the token copy of Starfield of Nyx.
Exile it. Exile it.
Exile what?
The Starfield of Nyx with the Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Ah, yes. Tara, would you like to do that, actually? On the Anakthea, on the stack, I'm targeting Starfield of Nyx.
Then someone's asking me to do that. I will do that. So I will tap.
Okay.
And then do it.
Alright. I kind of forgot about the Soul Cauldron. Okay. In that case, I'm full sending it Harrow. that's 3,
Okay,
5.
Okay, see now I see why he was telling me to do it. just so you could just swing at me. No.
That's 8 at you, Harrow.
It was an important one.
It's 8, you said?
Yep, and then I'm done.
Pass.
I mean, I don't think he meant it. Yeah, I don't think he meant it like as an actual like play, but still, that was just hilarious to me. Sorry, my apologies for that.
No.
I mean, I meant it because it was an important one. I didn't know he was gonna crack back at you that hard, but sorry.
I can see that happening many other times.
I'm gonna play a Scalding Tarn, tap it, take a life, catch myself a mountain or an island. Found one, dang. Okay. Four. This will make 5. I'm gonna play my commander for turn. Sound good?
Yep.
Sure.
Alright. And not much else I can do, but because Mishra's war form, it'll be a copy of, I guess, Unwinding Clock. I'm not gonna swing it at anybody. What I will do instead is tap 1. This will be in main phase 2. Have Smelting Vat so I can sacrifice the Mishra's war form. And look at the top 8 and put up to 2 non-creature artifacts that are equal to about 4. And I'll put Ichor Wellspring and Swiftfoot Boots on the field.
Oh, yeah, both nice.
And when Ichor Wellspring comes on field, I get to draw a card. After that, I will pass.
Mm-hmm. I will untap.
When you untap, I get to untap as well.
Mm-hmm. Upkeep draw. I will play a swamp. And go 1, 2, 3, 4. I can pay because of Agatha. I can play them as any color. So it'll be white. So I will play Phyrexian Online. I have one floating that is also going to be as white. So I will place
wait.
water.
Wait, you only get the colors to activate abilities on creatures.
When you spend a minute or mana of other colors to activate. Sorry, my apologies. That is incorrect of me to say. So, in that case, I will play Revenge of the Ravens. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. So whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's creator loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. And then I will pass turn.
Cool. Upkeep, make a Thopter. No card. I will. Use my Boros Signet to make 2. I'm gonna equip the non-summoning sickness Thopter with a Blood Force Battle Axe. Go to combat. I'm gonna swing a 3-1 at Tony, and it has flying.
Okay.
And then when it hits you, is it hitting you, right? Make another axe, and I draw a card from the Thopter spine. And then I'm gonna pay 4 and cast a Hammer of Nizan, which will trigger to draw a card from this round. When it enters the battlefield or another equipment enters the battlefield under my control, I can attach it to target creature, and then it gives the equipped creature +2/+0 and indestructible. I will use it to attach to the Shram. And then I'll play a command tower for turn and then pass the turn.
Alright, I will do my Nyx Weaver. I'm gonna mill Daxos the Returned and extinguish all hope, so no enchantments. Then I will do my final step of the Eldest Reborn, put target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard. What are creatures in everyone's graveyard?
Silent Friend, Seeker, Adept.
It's an enchantment creature, so
I think I'm just gonna bring back my own Citizen champion.
and sorry, I missed a second on that. Did you banish all enchantments or?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And then
just when you said the word enchantments, I just assumed that you meant like everything's gone. But my apologies.
well, and then I draw a card. Okay. Harold, are you gonna exile the card that I target in my graveyard again? Do I have to swing all out at you again?
No, I have no reason to.
Okay. I'll go to combat. I'm gonna swing. So
I'm fully open, so you can swing at me if you need to.
Well, all my enchantment creatures have menace.
Mhm.
I will swing. Enchantment did go to my graveyard, so the Starfield Mystic will get a +1 counter. I'm gonna swing Anixia and Arasta over at Lowly. I'll send Nyx Weaver at Taco. And Harrow, I will send the Starfield Mystic at you. When Anathea attacks, I will target the Cunning Rhetoric to come back
What are you
as a...
sending my way?
I'm sending a
Well,
2/3.
Yeah, well, also it's revenge. Whenever you attack me, you lose 1 life. I gain 1 life.
Alright, I'll lose a life.
Yeah, and then but then after that, we'll just do the math again. So
So then,
because I'm not block, I have nothing to block with.
so I'm sending 7 at Lowly. I'm sending 2 at Taco and 4 at Harrow.
Okay, so that'll be a 3 at me then, in total.
And then you're attacking me with your commander and
And Arasta.
Arasta.
And they both have Menace. And, oh, you do have...
I have a Thopter.
Oh, I didn't see that Thopter. Is Sharam's got +2/+0?
Yeah, it's a 4/2.
Oh. Okay, hang on. I did not see your other Thopter, so I probably will send... Let's keep Arasta coming at you, Lowly, but then I'll send Anathea over at Taco for 4.
Here. 4.
And then on Anathea's
Do they
attack
have
trigger...
Menace?
Yeah, they have Menace.
I will tap, activate Agatha. I will exile this. So when it's done, it's exile target card from a graveyard. When the creature card is exiled this way, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. And I will put it on what you're swinging at
It's
right now.
target creature you control. I don't think you control the creature.
Well, I have no control of the creature.
So Cunning Rhetoric will enter and trigger the Citizen Champion, which is Constellation. So the Citizen Champion will get a 1/1 counter, and I will draw a card. And then I'll do like this for 4. I will play Calyx Destiny's Hand. I'm just gonna +1 him. So I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of my library, reveal an enchantment from among them, put it into my hand, rest at the bottom.
This is why I was not a good doubles player, because I always assumed that everyone was on my
I will not reveal
Like-
anything.
like again.
So Cunning Rhetoric is now a 3/3 creature. It says whenever an opponent attacks me and or a planeswalker I control, exile the top card of their library, and then I can play it as long as it remains exiled. I can use mana as it were any color. After that, I have nothing left, and I'll pass.
Sorry, I thought I had a play going, but nope, I did not.
Draw. I'm gonna play a Shivan Reef.
This is why I was a terrible doubles player when I was in high school. I just assumed that everyone was on my page, but nope. Sometimes you're just being egotistical.
I'm gonna play a Scavenged Brawler. And then I'm gonna go to combat. Make a Mishra's Warform as a copy of Ichor Wellspring. When it enters, I get to draw a card. Okay. And then this is a personal Azorian. I'm just swinging because you have the most life. Just a little 4/4. Hello?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, he might have stepped away.
Yeah.
He was sacrificing. I mean, I would guess he's just gonna block with his 3/5.
I don't know. I think, who knows? But yeah, also, feel free to tell me to shut the fuck up. Or apologies. To be quiet if you guys think or feel that I'm speaking too much. It's kind of part of my thing that I do sometimes. So, apologies for that.
All good.
Oh, I don't know if it's something about that, like his. Nope, I don't want it. Yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah.
No.
I'll just continue with mine, and we'll figure out what he wants to do later when he gets back. It's gonna be in my main phase 2. I'm gonna sacrifice the scavenged brawler.
Mhm.
The smelting vat. Now I get to look at the top 8 and put anything, at least 2 artifacts that are 6 or less.
Non-creature.
Okay. Oh, wait. I'll do this one.
Pretty good. Done after that.
Now we're just waiting on Azorian.
I mean, I'm wide open if you're swinging at me, like, no problem, but...
No, you ready to swing at Azorian.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming this the 4 damage won't matter. Like he'll just either chump block or
take it. Considering he has the highest life total.
I mean, he
Sorry,
may
just-
take it, but
I just had to check on something.
Yeah, no
That's
worries,
cool.
man.
Hey, Zorian, I swung my little 4/4 at you. That's okay?
I'll attempt to block with a 3/5.
Okay. And I figured you would do that, so I went into my second main phase, used Smelting Vat, sacrificing my Scavenged Brawler I summoned. And I got a Lithoform Engine and a Talisman of Indulgence. And again, while we're still on the second main phase, I'll attach these boots to my commander. And then I'll go to end phase, he'll go away, and I get another draw. And I will pass.
I will untap.
I will untap along with you.
We'll learn how to read this goddamn card because I forgot.
You keep going. Sorry, I gotta just check something again.
Hey, no worries, dude. It's all good, man. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna be so mad. Oh. Let's see how everything. Okay, here we go. This is actually do that. So I will go 2. Nope. Oh, actually, yeah, we go. 3, 4. Garapos, God of the Dead. So right now it's indestructible and it's also just a general enchantment. And then I will pass turn.
untap. So I have another Thopter. Draw a card.
Son of a bitch.
Play land. Bay 3. I'm gonna play one of my commanders. I'm gonna play Arden. Then, well, my stuff is turned off. So, I will go to combat. I will move to equip an axe onto this other Thopter and the Luckstone Warhammer onto Stram. And then I'm gonna swing 2 3-1s, one at Tony, one at Harrow.
Okay, so I will gain a life.
We'll lose a life.
So we pretty much just broke even right there, right?
You gained 1 life, but you're taking 3 damage.
Okay, so -2.
And then I get to draw 2 cards from the Thopter Spy Network.
Give me a second. I'm having trouble with my camera.
You're good.
No worries.
I'm gonna fetch and just cast my other commander.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Alright. Untap. Keep and draw. Or sorry, mill 2. I will mill a forest and a swamp. And then I'll draw.
And I have 2 more battle axes.
I'm going to use Calyx's +1 again. Look at the top 4. 2, 3, 4. Wow, I am just going to put 3 on the bottom. I will reveal Sithis, Harvest Hand. Then so I have 1 colorless floating. I will cast Sithis. Whenever I cast or whenever an enchantment enters, instead of enchantment, I get a +1. I'll draw a card. Then I have 1 floating. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not as many as I needed. Whoops. Okay, never mind. I have 1 floating. And I'll go. I can't even cast that. I need double green for that. Okay, I kind of messed that one up. Really could have used a land here. Oh, let's see.
Taco, you good?
My enchantment creature.
good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Heliod is a creature now. Tony, what is your
And-
board looking like?
I just have Mishra
Okay.
and a bunch of artifacts.
Try, just
believe me?
reset. Oh no, I believe you. Just reset. There you go.
Don't
There
believe
you
me?
go.
Here.
There. No. Nothing personal, homie. Come on, man.
Harrow, is your Erebos a creature?
No, it's not. That's why it's not in the.
Sorry, I just don't have any good attacks against Lowly with all his equipped stuff. So I'm gonna just send Harrow.
Throw it at me, man.
Well,
Throw it at me.
Harrow, I'm sending 7 at you, and then
Mhm.
Taco, I'm sending. Taco, I'm gonna send 5, 7, 10, 14, 17 over at you, all with menace.
I'm taking all of the 7.
Heliod.
Is any of that commander?
Nope. Heliod
Okay.
only gives other creatures vigilance, so he will be tapped. On attack, I will bring back the Eldest Reborn.
You said 17?
17. Then Eldest Reborn will enter as a 3/3 creature, but then it triggers its thing. So each opponent sacrifices a creature. And
Don't have
then
one.
the Citizen Champion, whenever an enchantment enters, it gains 1, and then I draw a card. Second main phase, white and green. I will cast Jukai Naturalist. Whenever I cast an enchantment, I gain a life and draw a card. So I'll gain 1 and draw, and then whenever 1 enters, I will put a +1 on the champion and draw. My enchantments are Oh, shoot, I forgot about the reducers. So they're reduced by 1 and 2.
And you're not gaining any life too from the Erebos.
Ah, okay. I will go back to 37. Okay, well that kind of changes what I could have done if I would have remembered that. So I only have 2 mana left. I will...
And you've cast... Is the Jukai the first spell you've cast this turn?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I casted Sithis.
Okay.
So
I
that's
get
the
to
second.
draw a card
Sure.
off of the Crom.
I think I'm going to tap 1 because my enchantments are reduced by 2. I will just cast an Oblivion Ring, non-land permanent. I will take... I'm going to take... I will exile Saram until O-Ring leaves. Since that's cast and enter, I won't gain any life, but the Citizen Champion will get a +1, and I will draw 2 cards. I will play my land for the turn, which is Golgari Rot Farm, and I will return this plains to my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have exactly 7 cards in hand, and I will pass.
There are many 4-letter words that I would like to say to you, Azorian, but great.
What's up, keep draw?
Outside of them being just great, dude. That's just a good. That's just good play, man.
To pay 4. I'm gonna play a card called Master Transmuter.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna tap 1 to equip her with foot boots. Then I'll tap her so I can return an artifact from my field to my hand, and then put 1 onto the field. I'm gonna put a Dark Steel Forge.
Gross.
Then I'm gonna replay Ichor Wellspring, allowing me to draw a card.
Oh no. The Dark Steel Forge.
Then use my Smelting Vat. Sacrifice Ichor Wellspring to draw a card. And then I get to look at the...
You cast the Ichor Wellspring too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get to draw a card.
Look at the top 8 and get something that's equal or less. I'm gonna get a Talisman of Dominance. Alright. I'm gonna head over to my end phase and pass.
Untap.
I'll hero untaps. I'll untap myself.
Upkeep. Any upkeep triggers. Draw. Sorry, it's a funny card.
Oh, almost forgot.
Sure. Carry on.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna flip 2 and pay 1 black, so there'll be 2 colorless, 1 black. So that means I can pay 2 life and draw a card. Then I will do it again. Because I have the float, and then I still have. There we go. And then pay 2 life and draw another card. I will play a plains. I will then tap that plains and play a soul warden. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain 1 life. Then I will pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. I make a Thopter. You gain a life. Play land per turn. I'm gonna go to combat. Trigger Arden. 1, 2. Equip Crom with Hammer of Dazan, Luxodon Warhammer, and 2 battle axes. And then I'm gonna attack Crom at Azorian, a Thopter at Pony, a Thopter at Harrow.
How much
much
is the
is
Thopter?
So 3-1. And I lose 1 and you gain 1.
Okay.
Arrows, arrows.
I'll just take the 3-1. So
How much is Crom? How big is he?
He's a 4, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15.
With trample?
With trample from the Luxon Warhammer.
I'll block with Arasta, so I'll take 10. And then when you attack me, you exile the top card of your library.
Oh yeah, from that. Hexplate Wall Breaker.
You do also lose a life, and then I gain a life.
Yeah, I did that already.
Oh, sorry. My apologies.
Gotcha.
Got it.
Yep.
And then damage. I get to draw 2 cards. Make 2 more axes. Jesus.
Then give me just one moment. I'll be right back.
Play land. play a Smothering Tithe, and then pay 4 to put the hammer on my untapped Thopter. And then I'm done with my turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Sorry about that again. Lowly, your turn is done? Question mark.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, let's see if we can start wrapping this one up. This is... Sorry, I'm space braining right now pretty bad. Sorry about that, but I will mill 2. Sterling Grove and Erebos the Black-Hearted. Is that the same one you have out, Harrow?
No, it's Soul Warden.
No, the
Yeah, he was
Erebos.
God of the Dead.
Oh no, Erebos, God of the Dead.
Then I will move to my next
That's what-
Eldest
that's
Reborn.
like-
Each opponent discards a card.
Mhm. But I also that's 2 cards, right? Two creatures, correct? Or 1? Because one's a Saga, right?
I haven't done anything with creatures. The only thing that happened is the Eldest Reborn saga moved.
Okay, cool. No worries. My apologies. And then I shall discard. I don't want to do it, but I have to. Lotus Field.
I'll play a Plains as my land for the turn. I will bring Calyx up to 7. Look at the top 4. I will reveal Omen of the Hunt. Will go to my hand and the rest at the bottom.
Ouch.
Nope, he's smart about it this time. It's that, and then it's... Okay, that's good. 4, I'll play Archon of Sun's Grace. And then for 4 more, I will play the Demon of Fate's Design, which says that once during each of my turns I can pay life rather than pay the mana cost for an enchantment spell from my hand. This is an enchantment, so it costs 2 less. I will get a 2/2 Pegasus, and then I will draw 2 cards, put a counter here. I will then pay 3 life. Can I pay life with your Erebos out?
Yeah, it's you can't gain life, but you can pay life.
All right. 1,
No worries.
2, 3. I'll play Courser of Krufix. When that enters, that's not cast. Or no, it is cast because I can cast it by paying. So I'll draw 2 more cards.
Oh, sorry. I have a Mothering Tithe on the field too.
That's I've drawn 5 cards this turn, and you can make treasures.
Okay. Sorry.
How many creatures do you have up, Lowly?
Untapped, I have 2 creatures untapped. I have my commander and a Thopter with a Hammered Bazan on it.
The removal is not being very kind to me at the moment. Taco, you still only have 1 creature?
Correct.
Alright. Well, I don't have any mana to do anything else, so I'm gonna send... I will send...
Same with the creatures. I should probably have gotten like so much mana based, so much life gain based on those, but I believe I did it afterwards, so
1, 2.
probably not.
I mean, I think it's only, it's what, 4 life, 5 life?
Yeah, like right now I just did 1 just because of that, but
I'll send Eldest Reborn in the Cunning Rhetoric.
It's on me to actually be careful of my triggers, so no worries. It's all good, man.
I'm gonna send Eldest Reborn and Cunning Rhetoric over at Taco for 6 with Menace. And then
How many?
6.
Or how many creatures?
2.
Do they have hexproof or any of that stuff?
So technically, when I announce all of my attacks, I'm going to attack with Anacthea, and I'm going to target Sterling Grove to bring back from my graveyard, which will give them all Shroud, but that's on the stack, so they don't have anything right now.
Alright, when you declare them coming at me, I'm gonna... The Devil with Lithoform, killing both of them.
Okay. So they'll both...
I kind of like the little spicy stuff going on. I like it.
They'll both leave, and the Starfield Mystic will get 2 more counters. And then my plan was I'm going to send the Citizen Champion at Lowly. It is currently an 8-10, and then everything else is going at Harrow. So I'm sending 4, 6, 12, 14 over at you, 19 at you, Harrow.
Oh, that's not nice.
You lose a life and he gains a life. Is it, wait, does it trigger on whenever a creature? Yeah,
Whenever any creature enters the battlefield.
No. It's the Revenge of Ravens. You'll lose a life for every individual creature that attacks.
Yeah, that attacked me, yeah. So
I'd
yeah,
be
so
losing 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I
5.
gain 4.
You're gaining 5.
And
I
then,
mean, that's still not enough.
yeah, because it's even if I have block, it's no. Actually, that would be enough.
Yeah, you can't block that. Everything I'm sending at you has Menace.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm bringing back the Sterling Grove.
So you're pretty much just swinging 15 at me, but with every single creature you just sent at me,
I'm
you
sending
actually just...
19 at you.
Oh, okay.
And then when
Yeah,
this enters from
that'd be
Anacthea's
enough.
trigger, I'll draw a card. So Lowly, you just have 1 creature coming at you, which is the Citizen Champion. It is currently...
You said 8, right?
It got a +1 counter when Anacthea attacked, so it's currently a 9/11.
Sure, I'll take 9. I'm at 21.
And then I'll go to my second main phase. I'll discard these 2 forests, and I have 7 in hand.
I'll actually just tap this as well, and then I will exile it in response.
Sure.
Carry on, because you need to declare attackers and then blockers, etc. So.
What do you want to exile though?
Okay, so let's see what's everyone's graveyard.
I mean, a lot of stuff.
All I got is Bedevil, Darkslick, Ickerwell, Scavenge Brawler, Scalding Tarn, Defense Grid, and Silas Wren.
Mm-hmm. Carry
I have
on.
2 lands, a creature, and a counterspell.
I've got a lot of stuff in my graveyard. I've got the Eldest Reborn. Nope, these 2 are exiled. They get
Okay,
exiled.
I'll just pick a creature. So, whatever creature that the table actually wants to get exiled from
I mean,
the graveyard.
at this point, I'm trying to just wrap this game up. It's 2 a.m.
Okay, yeah. Again, you already know the way I play, so it's probably not going to. So, but
Airboats.
carry on.
Done. The airboat's on top of the graveyard.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, no, carry on.
All right.
It's, my apologies.
You're good. And then I'm done. So Taka, you can go.
Then Hera, you took lethal.
Mm-hmm. I'm so dead.
Tap, upkeep, and draw.
I'm just happy that I was able to play a different version of my deck as well, because I really
Also
wanted to just
Whispers.
play this. All I wanted next turn. That's all I wanted to do. That, and probably that.
You do play a lot of cards that people want to attack you for.
No, I understand it, but it's just I mean, like, come on, like I would have like it. I understand it's late, especially for right now for like Azorian and whoever else is on stream. It's late for me. It's not just because it's like it's not even midnight for me because I'm on the West Coast, but it's a different, and I don't have kids, so there's other stuff that people need to take care of.
I'm gonna
But
play
yeah.
a Worm Coil Engine.
Nice. Oh, did you wanted to pay the 2 for the Smothering Tithe when you drew a card?
Nope. Three. I take 2 damage. I'm gonna play a card called Cruel Ultimatum. I'm gonna target Azorian. So you get to sacrifice a creature, discard 3 cards, and then lose 5 life.
Alright. I will discard Forest Plains and Arcane Signet.
And I get to put a
Actually,
creature on field.
I'm actually gonna discard these enchantments. Never mind. I'm gonna discard 3 enchantments. Omen of the Hunt, Enchantress is Present, Boon of the Spirit Realm, and then I'll sacrifice Courser of Crufix.
And I draw 3.
When an enchantment leaves, I'll put a 1/1 counter on the Starfield Mystic.
I'll draw one off the card.
I'm gonna activate this. Like smelting vat. So we look at the top 8. The thing I can really play is this. Yep. Do both of these. Can't really do too much. Other than pass.
Untap. Upkeep, make adopter. Draw card. Play land. Use 2. Play a Stoneforge Mystic. Go find a Sunforger. Use 3, cast Sunforger. Use 3, equip Sunforger to Crom. Move to combat. There's 4, 8, 12, 15. Azorian, how much flying toughness do you have?
I've got 4. I got 10, and then I've got 3 with reach, and then 6. So I've got 19.
19. Let's suit up. I'll put everything on Crom.
Okay.
Attack Crom at Azorian. Attack Tony with 2 Thopters in the air.
How much?
They're just 1/1s, so 3 damage in the
Okay.
air, or 2 damage in the air. Sorry. So there's 2, and there's 1 untapped. And
How
then
much-
Azorian,
Yeah.
he is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 29 trample.
And is that commander as well?
So
Is
20,
also a commander, correct?
29. I need to block with everything, or else I die. Yep, I need to literally block with all of my flyers, and then it will deal 10 to me, and I will go to 3. I will lose Nyx Weaver, I will lose Archon of Sun's Grace, which does have lifelink, so I'll actually gain 3, but I will lose all my Pegasus. I will lose the Demon of Fate's Design. That's 2 enchantment creatures that went to the graveyard, so I'll put 2 counters.
So you'll survive from this? Okay.
Yes, I'll survive with 6. So
So
I can
then
show you my math. I can show you the calculator if you'd like, but I just
No,
did
no, it's
29.
fine.
Okay,
So you're blocking with everything.
I have to, or else I die.
And then it was 29. I'm gonna activate Sunforger.
Okay.
So then
What's
we'll go
your-
down to 25.
What would be commander? You only 16 to kill him, right?
He's taken 10, I believe. So he would be
Oh,
at 20 commander damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Boros Charm and give him double strike.
Yep. Yeah. That. My plan. All right. So I had all that. I had a brilliant restoration in my hand to bring back all my enchantments. But you got me. Double strike totally takes me out.
And then Tony, you took 2,
Correct?
and I draw 1 card.
That's just
Oh, you get
Two.
Saram. Saram comes back because my O ring leaves.
Okay. I'll re-equip the Sunforger. I have no more treasures. I have to discard a card. Land. Go, Tony.
Okay. Untap. Oh,
Would you like to pay 2, or else I get a
Draw.
treasure?
Go ahead and get a treasure. I'm gonna pay a blue.
Oh, I gained.
let's go, Taco. Let's go. I believe in you.
Tapping Master Transmuter. Bringing back a Talisman. So I can play a Spine of Ishtar. And what are all the creatures you have on board?
I have a huge commander that has indestructible. I have my other commander, which is a 2/2 that does the equip stuff. I have a 1/2 that lets me put an equipment on the battlefield if I pay 2 and activate it. I have a 2/2 Shram that lets me draw cards when I play equipments. And then I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 1/1 Thopters.
What's giving your commander the biggest boost?
The biggest boost? I mean, I have a Luxon Warhammer and I have a Sunforger.
What does the Sunforger do?
I pay 2, unattach it, and then I can search my library for a red or white instant card that costs 4 or less and cast it.
Okay, I'm gonna blow up that. You have a response?
I do. I guess I'll just pay 2, unattach it. I'll get a Teferi's Protection.
I might seal it up here.
So now all my stuff is phased out.
Oh, we just got a late night sub. Thank you. As we can bring this game to a close.
And my commander. the best thing I can do is just make a Mishra's War Form. That's a copy of Going of Ishtar. Can't really destroy much.
You can sack it to smelting vat.
That's what I plan to do. Nothing that can help me.
15. It's the most battle axes I've ever had.
Hmm. Ugh. Crom has flying.
I know.
Well, I'm
I
just
don't have
like,
anything that flies.
no, I know. I'm just saying, like, Lily, I think you got this. Unless Taco, can you take
Yeah.
care of? Yeah, well, because yeah, he's phased out anyway. But you don't have a removal or anything in your hand.
Nope.
Yeah.
All I had was
Lily, would you like the pleasure of taking your final
there's a
turn?
Saga, Thunderhawk,
Uh,
Talisman.
sure.
All right, go for it.
Make Thopter. So I can do the commander, but I've got more.
But I want to do
Uh,
more.
Mantle of Ancients, so it'll get +1/+1 for each equipment I attach to it. And then 3, it'll gain double strike.
Yeah, keep going.
And then go to combat, equip everything onto it. So it gains 8 more battle axes.
Oh my! And the hammer and Nizan just instantly equips him.
6, 7, 8. So I have 15. I have 16 battle axes.
And they're each +2/+0.
Yes. So 32, 34, 37.
I sincerely feel that I was being targeted, and I don't appreciate that.
You were.
And
I-
I will write a petition to. No, but seriously, it was such such a great time playing with you guys.
90 damage.
Good
Oh,
lord.
okay, only.
Well, on that note, we're gonna have an unconventional ending. Thank you guys for joining. I apologize for the second game going so long and me being very tired. But thank you for the game 1 was great. Game 2 was fun, but if it were a little earlier at night, but thank you all. And on that note, I think I'm just going to end the stream. I am your friendly Blue Mage, Azrain. Make sure to join my Discord. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
All right. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, stream's done, lights are off. Again, I'm sorry. I just got so like lethargic. I feel like a slug right now. I'm sorry about that.